The Old Testament doesn't talk a lot about money, right? So you got these guys like Abraham, got these guys like Joseph, and they're not talking about, hey, I had this new chariot and I kind of feel guilty about it. Maybe I should have given that chariot away to charity. Or, hey, I had 1,000,000 sheep and maybe I shouldn't have had 1,000,000. I should have only had 100 because that's what my family needed. How do you think about that, right? That balance of like what that looks like. And I know a lot of it is individual, but what are some mental models that you've found that have been useful?
Yeah, a couple of things. Man, the joy of working with some amazing folks that have spent a lot of time thinking about this. I just get to like regurgitate things that I've learned and seen and some models. My friend that I mentioned that gave 100% of the now $1.4 billion company away, he runs another whole group called like Kingdom Companies or something like that. And to enter it, you have to have given away your interest. And they're like looking for perpetual companies that are going to create massive value add for the next 100 years, like you've described. And so I love that. One thing that he's done is he's actually accelerated his inheritances to his kids. He would say that I don't believe that in the Proverbs where it talks about the inheritance is a financial inheritance. I actually believe that they were inherited land that they could work. So they inherited a job opportunity. And so his mentality, personally, he and his wife, their mentality has been, hey, Ron Blue says, do your giving while you're living so you know where it's going. I like to add the joy of seeing it given as well. But he's like, why would I not apply that exact same approach to my inheritance to my kids? And so he set a number that's way lower than what many of us would think of. I'll be honest, especially from a guy like that. But he says, I don't want to give so much that my kids are going to get broken.